Welcome to the annual PGA Professional Championship for 2023, hosted this year by the beautiful Stellenbosch Golf Club, situated in the Cape Winelands region. The Ken Elkin design golf course is known for its challenging parkland setting and is the ideal location for this year's event.
It's the 40th edition this year that it's being played. It's been played 39 times. The most successful player actually played on tour a little bit was Kevin Stone, who won it 9 times. It's the PGA Professional Championships, proudly presented by DinersClub. And it's all the guys that still focus on their golf. They have one opportunity to come out and really compete against one another. We play it inland and down at the coast every year, jumps between the different areas. And yeah, people love coming out here. It's the best place to be, heart of the Winelands.
The PGA Professional Championship is a unique tournament in its approach to competitive golf, as it's not exclusive and promotes diversity and non-gender approach, meaning any qualifying PGA member can compete and take top honours.
The PGA of South Africa is doing well to actually interact, having the ladies, the men, blacks and white, and just stay away from the nonsense of politics and actually talk the truth that the sport interacts with everyone. And well done to the PGA of South Africa to have such highlight and using the sport. Like Nelson Mandela said, it is a tool that could be used to unite the nations.
The PGA is really trying to make us competitive out there, and we have quite a lot of PGA programs and all that. So yeah, the players just need to come out there and play. You know, we get so busy with work that we don't compete. So yeah, we just have to plan a little bit and make time to play. But yeah, there's more than enough tournaments to play.
It takes a lot of work, a lot of pieces that needs to fit into each other. But I think it's great to see how we're getting into a more diverse association.
Tara Gribano has won several lady professional golfers playing in this year's tournament. After 2 rounds of 73, she's well placed going into the final round, lying at the 2-over mark, and is making a very good impression on her fellow playing partners.
We had Tara in our group today, so it was nice to play with a female PGA professional, and yeah, she showed us up yesterday, and so it kind of helped us to pull up our socks for today, so yeah, but it was fun.
William Guy plays out of the Somerset West Golf Club, and although he had a rocky start to the tournament, his second round was starting to take shape nicely as he held 5 birdies in the best of conditions.
Every day is different. Hopefully I can get it right off the tee tomorrow. So the scrambling was on today, so that's what kept the score together, but I need to hit fairways off the tee.
Setting the early clubhouse lead, Guy carded a 2-under par 70, lying on the 1-over par mark. Nicole van Pletsen shared the lead after round 1, but was finding birdies hard to come by in the second round. Playing out of the Serengeti Golf and Wildlife Estate in Johannesburg, the 35-year-old pro still managed to put in a solid round together, shooting a 74, to finish at level par for 36 holes, and head into the final round in a share of third. Her playing partner for the first 2 rounds was the PGA Chief Executive Ivano Fakalbi, who matched van Pletsen's 74 to share 5th place on 1-over par for the 36 holes. Alan Michel shared the lead after round 1, but was finding conditions challenging. This birdie at the 17th was 1 of 3, helping him to stay in contention with a 74 to lie 2-over par. Kelvin Caldera also carded a 74 in the second round to move alongside van Pletsen on level par for the tournament. This birdie at the 12th, the highlight of his round, placing him 5 shots off the lead. Greg Bentley finished in a tie for 5th after 2 rounds on 1 over. The Kyalami bass player dropped a shot at the penultimate hole to shoot a 73, but is still well placed heading into the final round at Stellenbosch. Warwick Greentree is competing in his first PGA Professional Championship, and although based at the World of Golf in Woodmead, he's from the Western Cape and seemed to draw on experience in the cool, damp conditions, and he managed to score 5 birdies in a round of 69 to lie just 3 shots back.
It was very tough, considering the conditions compared to yesterday. The greens are still reacting pretty well to the shots. A little bit hard on the hard side, but yeah, all in all, decent round of golf today.
The lead, however, belongs solely to Cornell Muller. Locally based at Metropolitan Golf Club in Greenpoint, Muller put together the round of the day, a bogey-free 68, and it could have been lower if some of the putts had dropped. But with 4 birdies on his card, Muller looked solid throughout the round, even if he himself didn't quite feel like it.
Started off a bit shaky, missed the ball quite far to the right the first few holes, got lucky with a few lies. But yeah, kept it together, made a few long putts for par, and yeah, then I found some rhythm, hit some greens and made some putts. Yeah, quite happy with that. Actually, yesterday I think I hit the ball better than today, off the tee especially. I didn't make as much putts yesterday, so I must say it's all the putter, nothing else today. I think it's very much of the sameness. A lot of the flags are tucked. I saw some of the dots for tomorrow. It looks very similar. So go for the big part of the green and hopefully one of the long ones drop.
With a 3-shot lead heading into the final round, Muller will be hoping to extend his lead and keep the chasing pack at bay and hopefully win his first PGA Professional Championship. So after 2 rounds, it's Muller lying at 5 under par with rounds of 71 and 68. Greentree 3 adrift and Caldera and Van Pletsen a further 2 back on level par.
Players were greeted with a beautiful sunny day. The clouds went away, the sun came out, and the scores should reflect on the weather. So we're going to see some low rounds today. Nicole van Pletsen with her tee shot. Nicole, born in Vryburg in the Northern Cape, and she in this final round is drawn with Warwick Greentree and our leader Cornell Muller. The next up on the tee is Warwick Greentree. Oh, when you pick the tee out that quickly, you know it's a good drive. From Metropolitan Golf Club in Cape Town. It lies right next to the Cape Town Stadium. Want to get off to a good start. Good drive to give you confidence. And that first hole's a par 4. Quite a difficult par 4. From the very back tee is 412. It played about 400 today. In fact, off the very back tees, they used to play this hole as a par 5, but they moved the tee forward now, and it's regularly played now as a par 4. Golf course in absolutely fabulous condition. The only reason their preferred lies is because the course is very wet, and you're getting what they call mud balls. Let's see what he can do here. Really just that bunker on the left a problem. You've got to take dead aim when you have just a big green with no trouble around it. Might be pulled to the left. And I think coming up just a touch short. And now on the tee, Andrew Mackey from right here, Stellenbosch Golf Club. So he certainly knows the golf course. Take advantage of home course knowledge. And that's a little left. Shouldn't be in any trouble. Back to the leaders. This is Greentree, the first. Pulled his second shot. That's a good recovery out the bunker. Still got a chance to save par, and very important to get off to a good start. So holding that putt is very important for Warwick Greentree. And Nicole van Pletsen, who came up just a little short, has elected to use a putter. So she's going to be putting over a good 4.5 or 5 meters at Kikuyu. So she's got to try and get the pace right, because that'll be a lot slower than the greens. And she has come up short. That was a very slow putt up the hill. So she's got some work to do to make par here at the first hole. Our leader, Cornell Muller, 5 under par. So this to extend his lead, if he's able to knock this in down the hill at the first. Very good putt. Simple par. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. No pressure. Now let's see if his playing partners can match that. But they've got some work to do. Nicole van Pletsen has got this putt from 3 meters up the hills. She'll know it's fairly slow, and there shouldn't be too much of a break in this putt. Comes from the same area of our country as Decisive, wonderful player who won the World Junior Championship and won many tournaments on the Sunshine Tour. Oh, not the start she was looking for. A 3-putt at the first, even though it was from off the green. So she drops a shot at the first. And that'll take her over par. Warwick Greentree now. Let's see if he can knock this in for his par and stay at 2 under for the tournament. Be a good up and down if he is able to hold it. Nicely done. That's a very good up and down out the bunker for Warwick Greentree. He stays at level par, 2 under par, and is in second spot. But lots of holes still to go. And they'll make their way now to another par for the second hole. It's also the venue, many years ago, of the Eisenhower Trophy, which is the World Amateur Team Championship, the only time it's ever been held in South Africa, and also the Espirito Santo Trophy, which is World Amateur Team Trophy for ladies. We also played here at Stellenbosch. Really was a feather in the cap. The golf course just down the road to Selva as well. So stage 5 Masters tournaments on the Sunshine Tour. So a golf club that's used to hosting big events. This is the second time in recent years that it's staged a PGA Professional Championship, which is presented by DinersClub. Not a lot of green to work with here. Got to pitch it just on the edge of the green. And allow it to run down the hill. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, go on. Oh, that was a beauty. This is the 4th hole. And this is a tricky shot over the bunker. Greg Bentley. Greg plays out of the Kyalami Country Club. Lovely golf course in the north part of Johannesburg. Right. Dwayne Kuhn is the defending champion of this event. And that is a beautiful shot. He's got off to a really good start as Dwayne Kuhn. Look at that for an interesting grip on the putter. And that's my fellow commentator in a lot of the Sunshine Tour tournaments, Alan Michel, who he and his brother, Michael, they both teach at Clavelli Country Club. And Alan also does a lot of work for the Sunshine Tour as a player liaison. Now to the fifth hole from the right edge of the fairway. This is Dara Gribano. This is the fifth hole with Gavin Foster. Beautiful tee shot. This is a par 5. And that's a lovely shot. Nice uphill putt. Should turn a bit from right to left for his birdie. See, just a very inviting iron shot here. Right on line, 15 feet short, but a good shot. Greg Upton at the fifth. He likes it. This is the tee shot of Gavin Foster from the Langebaan Golf and Sports Club. Definitely a golf club that's worth a visit up the west coast. And the third in their group, Alan Michel. Played on the tour, I guess for 20 years, did Alan. Yesterday's second round had real trouble trying to hit fairways. Missed a whole bunch of fairways and looks like he's missed another one right here. It's very unusual. Normally a very accurate driver of the ball. Back to the par 5 fifth hole. Just from the edge of the hazard there, he's going to pitch it up. Green quite well above him. It's not the easiest of shots with this will be a lob wedge. Oh, that's well played by Yanni Buerta. Lovely shot. Yanni's playing with Christo Russ and Andrew Mackey. Now putting up the hill, Christo Russ can afford to be quite bold here. Give this a go. excuse me, that was Alan Mackey. So that'll be a par for Alan. Andrew, excuse me. Christo Rus now. He's dropped one shot, 5 over for the day. Now this is Christo Rus for his birdie. Probably just on the right edge, no more than that. The putt doesn't turn very much. Go, 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 go. Beautifully holed. Lovely birdie. Well done. Gets him back to level par. Dropped a shot at the first. Couple of par, 3 pars then and a birdie now at the par 5 fifth. Next par 5 they'll play is the 8th hole. It plays with the vines down the left-hand side of the fairway. But first let's see if Yanni can also hold his putt here. Came off the putter left. That'll be disappointed after a very good pitch shot. That'll be very disappointing. So he's 3 under par. That was for his 4th birdie in a row there. Wow. So he's obviously made a few putts, so he would have been very confident standing over that. Got off to a terrific start as Yanni Buerta. 50 players made the cut and get to play in this 3rd round. Started with a field of almost 80 players. And this is Alan Michel from the front edge of the green. And we've seen this putt a few times. Oh, he's going to chip it from the edge. Now that's unusual. He's right on the edge of the green. And every time we commentate, he tells us that you should be putting those shots. But maybe that's because they don't chip as well as he does. This has got to swing from right to left. Greg Upton. Greg works for the South African Golf Institute. Sorry, that's Gavin Foster, excuse me. Oh, go on. I can't believe that didn't go. Kevin Caldera at the 4th hole. Looks like he's just going to chip it out sideways. That little squirrel doesn't know where to run. He's confused. Got to keep it under the branches. Oh, that's a beauty. I thought he was chipping it out sideways. That's a lovely shot. This par 4. It's a fairly short par 4, the second hole. Now Greg Upton. That's nicely holed. So he stays at -2, birdies at the second, and now at the par 5 fifth hole, and he's a happy chappy. William Guy, fourth hole, 370 odd meters from the back tee. He's left himself a little character builder there for a par, this par 4. Tara Ribano at the par 5 fifth. It's started on the right edge. Don't turn. Oh, unlucky. Tara plays out of the Durbanville Golf Club, which is not far from where we are. Now, Kelvin Caldera. Beautifully holed. That's a lovely birdie after being in the trees with his tee shot. That is terrific. So he gets to under par. Greg Bentley putting across the green at the par 5 fifth. This is putting from off the green here, Warwick Greentree. Putting from quite well off the front of the green. The fairways are really cut very tightly, so this is the shot of choice for a lot of players, and that's nicely done. Should be able to tap that in, but he will wait for his playing partner, Nicole van Pletzen. This is the final group, and that to the right there is Cornell Muller, who's our leader at the moment. Right, let's see if Nicole can knock this in. Inside left. Nicely holed, beautifully putted. Drop shot birdie, drop shot birdie. Let's hope she doesn't keep doing the drops, but keeps up the birdies. So she's level par for the day. One of a whole group of players on 1 over par, which is 7 behind the leader. Nicely holed there by Warwick Greentree for a par. This is our leader. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He's 2 under par today, with birdies at the 3rd and the 4th. So a lovely second shot he hit there. He's gone out and started off very aggressively and extended his lead. This is the par 5 fifth, that big bunker that comes into play with your tee shot. If you can avoid that by keeping it down the left-hand side of the fairway. On the right hand side, beautifully bunkered green. The golf course in superb condition. The greenkeeper and his staff need to be congratulated. Now our leader, Cornell Muller, at this par 5. You want to get off to a good straight drive and give yourself a chance of reaching the green in 2. Looks like he's let that slip out to the right. Just over 500 meters, so you really do need to hit it on the fairway if you want a chance of reaching this green in 2 shots. Now, what a green tree. Lovely rhythm to his swing, and he's pleased with that. The 3rd player in that group is Nicole van Pletsen. And you can see she's today level par today, 4th position on her own at even par. One of just 4 players that are even par and better. And Roberta there, 2 under par, has got it back to 2 over for the tournament. And those players need birdies. Right, we're going to move back to the final group with Nicole van Pletsen from the middle of the fairway. Misjudged that a little, just 1 club short. It's the 3rd shot to the par 5. Oh, he's playing aggressively as our leader. Really playing with loads of confidence. All 3 players in a similar position for their second shots. Good shot. It's a good spot to leave it in. Also, we've seen most players there over borrow and miss it to the right. Let's see if he can read this putt correctly. Now Nicole, we saw the 3rd shot just short of the green. So a good 35-foot putt uphill. Sit down, sit down. Seven out of 10. Not sure if it's going to be Warwick or Cornell to putt first. Looks like he's lining it up. Maybe it's going to be... Yes, it's going to be Warwick. This to get back to level par for the day. As we said, it's going to turn just a wee bit from the right. Maybe even a straight putt. Yes! Last we saw somebody read that putt correctly. Well done. So he gets back to even. Now the leader. Down the hill. I suppose compared to some of the putts he's hit over the first few holes, that wasn't good. But some of the putts he's hit over the first few holes were fantastic. Nicole. This to save her par. There, a claw grip. And it works. Nicely done. Level today and level for the championship. So now we're at the par 3 ninth hole. Par 3 up the hill. Last time I played this golf course, I actually made a hole in one here. So it's an easy hole. The hole's much bigger than the ball. There you can see protected by those two bunkers. Sneaky little pot bunker on the left-hand side. Uphill par 3s are always a little bit more difficult to take enough club. You often take too little club and come up just a touch short. You don't want to do that with those bunkers guarding the front part of the green. So this is the group of Upton, Foster and Michelle. Had a little bit of a meeting there with his caddy. They've worked out the correct club. Oh, and that's fabulous. Beautiful shot. Now, Alan Michelle. You see all these players, when they get to a par 3, they tee the ball up. If you get a chance to tee the ball up, you must make sure you do that. See a lot of club golfers just on a par 3 throw the ball on the tee and try and hit it just off the grass. It's a big advantage to tee it up. Use that advantage. Not altogether happy with that. The final player in this group, Gavin Foster. He's a couple over. Nothing that a birdie 2 here wouldn't help. He's not happy with it, but I don't know why. It's a beautiful golf shot. Don't know why he let go with the club there. I must try that. Maybe that's a secret we've been waiting for all our lives. Now at hole 8, par 5, Dwayne Kuhn, Tara Crebono, and Greg Bentley. Chance here for Tara to get it up and down for a birdie. Not her best shot. Now Dwayne Kuhn got loads of green to work with. Quite a simple pitch shot, and he's played it beautifully. Excellent. The third player in this group, Greg Bentley, in the bunker now. Let's see if he can splash it out close. Maybe all three of these players can walk off here with a birdie. I wonder what his lie was like, because that was a very unusual shot. It came out straight to the right. Might have just been sitting down. That's the mark of a great player, is you never follow a bad shot with anything but a great shot. Alan Michelle at the 9th, the par 3. Very well played. So he could save a par here. Back to the par 5, 8th. Beautifully holed. You only have to hit one good shot in every hole. Just make sure it's the last one. Beautifully done. Greg Bentley walks off there with a par. So he's... Now Greg Upton for his 2 at the 9th. It's going to turn green slopes from front to back, so it'll turn from left to right, from his left to right. Good putt. Didn't borrow quite enough, but that's a nice par. It's a tricky par 3, this 9th hole. Move back to the par 5 with Tara Crebono. Oh dear. That was a pity. Tara made, after birdieing the previous hole, the par 3, just a par on the par 5. Sure, she knows it should have been 2 in a row. Right, Alan Michel now for his par at the 9th after that wonderful bunker shot. Just going to start it just on the right. Beautifully holed. Well done, Alan. 1 over par for the day. That came at the second hole where he dropped a shot. All 8 pars other than that. Kevin Caldera at the 8th. Fairway slopes from right to left quite considerably. So you've got the ball quite well above your feet, which will help you to draw the ball from right to left. This par 5. Let's see if he can put it on the green in 2. All the vines down the left hand side, obviously, which is out of bounds. We move back to the 9th tee, the third last group. Dwayne Kuhn, Tara Gribano and Greg Bentley. Dwayne is a teaching professional at Swartkop Country Club. Also teaches the students at the golf management campus. Students who are studying to become PGA professionals. Just over 140 uphill. It plays at least 10 yards or 10 meters longer than that. Good shot. Greg Bentley next. Mentioned Greg from the Kyalami Country Club. Always hooked that. Go on, go on. Kevin Caldera, that's not bad. PGA Professional Championship, presented by Diners Club. Cornell has dropped a shot, so now holds just a 5-shot lead. Tara Gribano at the 9th. Oh, she's left that way out to the right. Got enough green to work with, but still going to be a tricky up and down for her. 1 for Colby. Gave it a good chance. He left himself just a little bit of work there for his par. Now, uphill for Calvin Caldera. The break just a little from right to left. Nicely holed. Beautiful putt. Move up to the 9th. Greg Bentley in the bunker. Let's see if he can do as well as we saw Alan Michelle do just a little while ago. Oh, he can do better. He can do a fantastic shot. Brilliant. Wow. Look at that. 3 birdies after dropping 2 shots the first 2 holes. He's come back with 3 birdies to be 1 under for the front 9 in this final round. Excellent. Now leader Cornell Muller. See him at the 8th. And that's a good second shot, just off the right edge of the green. I'm sure that he'll be putting there for an eagle. We saw Tara Gribano push her tee shot at the 9th. And that is, yeah, that's a good chip. A really good chance of getting up and down for a par has Tara. Four over par there, you'll see, for the championship. Dwayne Kuhn from just off the edge of the green. That tee shot missing the green, but not far from the pin. Always a little bit tricky putting over Kikuyu to get the ball rolling consistently. But we'll just move back quickly to watch Warwick Greentree. The ball quite well above his feet. That should promote a little bit of a draw shot. Ball will turn from right to left. Just not quite enough. Now, to get into second place on his own at 2 under par and within 4 of the lead, if Dwayne Kuhn can hold this. Good effort. Now for Muller, an eagle effort across the green here at the 8th. Oh, coming up quite well short. Eighth hole, a tricky par 5, but definitely within reach in 2 shots. Tara Gribano for her par at the 9th. No. short and offline. That hole wasn't well played for Tara. 4 drop shots, a couple of birdies to be 2 over par after 9. Now Nicole van Pletzen. Quite well off the green here, putting up the hill. And as she did on the very first hole, leaving it well short. Leaving herself a lot of work to do. One over par for the championship and 1 over par for the day. Now, at the 9th, this is William Guy. That's a beautiful shot. Sit down, sit down. Fantastic tee shot. It's the second last group. Coming to the closing hole on the front 9. Just getting a glimpse there of Warwick Greentree at the par 5. 8th making a par after a couple of birdies at the 5th and 7th. Hi, Ivana for Colby. Also a lovely shot. Well, both those players got a very, very good opportunity to birdie this par 3. And finally, we move back to the 8th now with our leader. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, perhaps just a little bit firm from Cornell Muller. Move back to the 9th tee with Kevin Caldera. Calvin Caldera, sorry. Oh, get up there. It was right on line, just a little short for Calvin. Uphill putt for Van Pletzen. Oh dear. Oh, what you don't want to do in the final round is 3-putt. You don't ever want to do it, but it's especially hurts when you do it in the last round. Three drop shots, going with 2 birdies. That putt would have got her back to even. Now, nicely hold there for Cornell Muller. He'll stay at 6 under par. He had a real opportunity there to make a birdie or an eagle. Just left that first putt well short. Across the little road to get to the ninth tee. Right, Caldera from off the front of the green here. This is a putt of a good 40 feet up the hill. He'll do well to get down in two. Swing back and swallow through. Oh, that's excellent. That is a terrific putt. It's a good par for Caldera. Stays at 1 under for the championship. And you can see on the PGA badge, 1922. PGA South Africa celebrated last year their centenary. Started 101 years ago at Royal Port Alfred. Old Muller, 6 under par. Commanding lead. They played the 9th hole here at Stellenbosch Golf Club. See there, the golf course in pristine condition. The greenkeeper really and his staff need to be congratulated. Condition of this golf course.
The all-new Pro V1 and Pro V1X. Number one just got better. Again.
Thank our sponsors, the Diners Club, Titleist, FootJoy, for their loyalty to golf and to the PGA. Right, William Guy. That lovely tee shot here at the 9th. Let's see if he can knock this in for a 2. And yes, he can. Right in the middle. Lovely. 2 under par today. 4 birdies in a row. Terrific. 2 clubs in the last 4 holes. He's bringing these par 3s to their knees. Calvin Caldera just tapping that in for a par. Making way for the final player in the 3-ball. Ivana for Colby. Unfortunately left his first putt well short, so that'll be a par for him. But a very steady 9 holes, 8 pars and a birdie at the 5th hole, the par 5. So he's 1 under par for the day. He's played steady golf over the 3 days here at Stellenbosch. Final group on the 9th tee. Not much wind, but there is enough that will make a difference. First up is going to be Warwick Greentree. This hole plays a lot longer than the yardage. The Off the back tee there, it's 148. The pin at the back, so it's playing all of that. And it's uphill, so you can add probably an extra club. All the trouble in the front of the green. Got a bunker short right, a bunker short left. Well, this man leads by 5, but now over 3 players that are all under par. Is that far enough? Yes, it is. That's a beautiful shot. Could extend his lead here with a 2 at this 9th. But last to go is Nicole van Pletsen. Now you've got to get out of your mind there, that 3 putt on the last hole, although it was from off the green. Get that out of your mind. Just concentrate on the shot. Oh, also, lovely shot. There's 2 terrific shots there in this last group. That's Greentree. He's birdie putt at the 9th. So that'll be a simple par for him. Both his playing partners have real chances here for birdies. And it's going to be Nicole van Pletsen putting first up the hill. Perhaps just a little slight left to right break in this putt. She uses the aim point technology to line up her putts. So she'll have it all worked out. She played for South Africa way back in 2007. Got her Springbok colours, or her national colours, shall I say. Looking good, looking great. That's another birdie for Nicole van Pletsen. That's 3 birdies, unfortunately, to go with 3 drop shots. But level par on the front 9 and level par for the championship. So just 1 stroke out of 2nd place at the moment. And this man is our leader, Cornel Muller. This to get to 7 under par. And he knocks it in. Well done. Playing with a load of confidence. It's a pity 3 putted the last green. It could have been 2 birdies in a row there. Now the Tara Cribano at the 13th hole. 12th hole, excuse me. 12th hole is a par 5. This is her 3rd shot to lane up for 2. really is terrific the way they've set the golf course up to allow the ladies and men to play against each other equally. This has been done on the DP World Tour. They played a tournament in Sweden, which was won by Lynn Grant. Of course, it's not a new thing to have ladies playing in professional men's tournaments. Annika Sorenstam played in the Colonial Tournament of the PGA Tour. As did way back. Baby Zaharias. She also played in a men's tournament. But we're going to join Dwayne Kuhn at the 12th. Par 5, water on the left of the green that you've got to avoid. Loads of green to work with there, and he's done fairly well. I'd like it to be a bit closer for his birdie. But he's having a good day, 3 under par today. And he's moved out of that group that was at joint second, and he's now 4 shots behind the leader, Greg Bentley. Off a bit of a downslope. This is a tricky shot here. Got a downslope. The club face quite well open. Wants to slide the club face underneath the ball. Well, that is well played. Just, I think probably aiming it left to the hole, because you can see how close the water is there. If he'd gone for the flag and overshot it, he could very easily have caught that water. So I'm sure trying to play safe. Twelfth hole, 478 meters. Dogleg left, par 5. See that big dam on the left-hand side, which really doesn't come into play unless you're trying to hit over the water. But the little one does come into play. That's just to the left of the green. Lovely hole. Massive green. But not quite as big when you've got that water on the left. Or so it certainly doesn't look that big. Greg Bentley. We saw that chip shot from just off the back of the green. Oof. Gave it a really good chance there. It was a good putt. Tara Cribino. Cross-handed putting grip is very popular these days with a lot of professional golfers. This putt's going to turn from right to left. That's a par for Tara. Dropped a shot at both the 9th and the 10th holes. 3 over par for the day. Now, Dwayne Kuhn for his birdie here at the first par 5 on the back 9, the 12th. Oh dear. Well, Just a wee bit more and it was in the hole. Longest par 5 on the golf course. And you can see 5 birdies today. 5 under par is Dwayne Kuhn, teaching professional at Swartkop Country Club. He actually now coaches the golf management campus. And that's where he qualified as a professional. At the exact same place. So there was a 2-putt there for Greg Bentley as well. Bentley's 1 under par for today. As is Ivana Colby and William Guy. Good scoring today. 3 under par for Christo Rus, 2 under par for Greg Upton, 1 under par for Yannick Huerta. But the man who's really made a move is Dwayne Kuhn at 5 under par today. He's got within 4 shots of the leader, Cornell Muller, who's 7 under for the championship. So really good scoring on a lovely sunny day here at Stellenbosch Golf Club. Beautiful blue skies after a rainy day yesterday. This was very, very welcome. Now, Ivana for Colby. Little pitch shot into the green here at the 12th, the par 5, also coming up a bit short. But a chance for a birdie. Kelvin Caldera, excuse me, 2 terrific shots here at this par 5 12th. And that's a weak chip shot. He'll be very disappointed. He's lying in 3rd place along with Green Tree at 1 under par. Now William Guy, from a very similar shot. Let's see if he can get it up to the hole. Go on, go on, go on. Also coming up quite well short. So all 3 of these players leaving themselves longish putts for birdies. It's going to be for Colby first. No, sorry, it was Caldera. That's a par for him. No, it's not. It's a 6. He must have visited the trees with his tee shot. We missed a shot there. Now it'll be for Colby. Another player who uses the cross-handed grip. So he's seen the line. That's also a drop shot for Ivana for Colby at the 12th. William Guy. Somerset West Golf Club, just down the road. Oh. Didn't hit it. 4 birdies in a row. Then started with a drop shot at the 10th hole and now a par at the par 5. So not the start to the back 9 that he would have liked. Tour players play out of Stellenbosch Golf Club. Way back was the home club of David Frost, one of South Africa's most successful players in recent times. Now plays on the Champions Tour. Leo Kennedy, who's doing so well on the Sunshine Tour, with Oliver Becker and JJ Senekal, three of the top players on the Sunshine Tour, all play out of Stellenbosch. 13th hole, 151 meters uphill, par 3. Bunker there on that front right of the green. Shaky there, but a nice undulation on the green. The 13th hole. Yeah. Calvin Caldera has obviously hit the green, has whipped out his putter. Now, putting for a 2 down the hill for William Guy. Somerset West have recently done quite extensive renovations to their golf course, which I'm told, I haven't actually played it, but I'm told are excellent. It's well worth a visit. That'll be a solid 2-putt. So he'll remain at level par. Now, our leader at the 12th. That's a birdie 4 on in 2 there at the 12th. 2 beautiful golf shots. So he gets to 8 under par now. So he's extended that lead back to 5 again. Really, it looks at the moment like a 2-horse race for Colby, who's at level par. Turn, 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 turn. Oh, good try. Back to the par 5, 12th, with Nicole van Pletsen. And she'll stay at 1 over par after dropping a shot at the 10th hole. Calvin Caldera at the par 3. Nicely done. Lovely putt. It's a good 3 there at the par 3. So still level par. He's in 3rd place. Now Green Tree, who's tied with Caldera. And he makes a birdie. Ivana Fakolbi just brushes that in to stay at 1 over par for the championship. That's 6 at the 12th hole. His only drop shot of the day. And at the par 5. Looking absolutely beautiful today under the sunny blue skies here at Stellenbosch, in the heart of the Winelands. Not a 7 under par, 2 under par today. Coonan really made it with 5 under par today. Good round there going for Krista Rust, 3 under par. Greg Upton at 2 under par. Very good scoring here in the 2023 PGA Professional Championship, presented by Diners Club. Lovely to see this lady playing so well, Nicole van Pletsen. She's putted from off the green a few times and she's come up short 2 or 3 times that we've seen. Let's see if she can get this up to the hole. Oh, terrific putt. From long range, that was very, very well judged. Nicole even will give you that one. 2 holes to go. Coming to the conclusion of the PGA Professional Championship. Warwick Green Tree. Oof, so close. This is where a couple of birdies can make such a difference to where you finish in a championship like this. You make them towards the end of the round, that really makes you feel so good. Now our leader, Cornell Muller. Nicely holed. Wow, look at that, -4. 2 birdies in a row. And really, the way he's playing with such confidence, it's hard to believe that he's not going to win this championship. This man has also had a very good performance. He's level par. Nicely holed. Excuse me, he's 1 under par now after birdieing the 12th. Now, Nicole, we gave you this putt, so don't do anything silly. Right in the middle. There you go. Look at that start there. Drop shot birdie, drop shot birdie, birdie, drop shot birdie. Wow. It's an up and down round if ever I saw one. At the 15th hole, the par 3, the last par 3 on the golf course, which is the longest one, can play up to 185 meters. Okay, it's going to leave himself, if he decides to putt it, a very long putt. Now, Tara Ribano. Oh, what a good shot. Beautifully played. Nice to see a few spectators out watching this PGA Professional Championship. 40th time that it's been played. The second time it's been played at Stellenbosch Golf Club. Now the 15th hole. Par 3. This is the hole talking about that tree on the left hand side where it really comes into play. You've got a tree left between these 2 trees. There's that big bunker on the right hand side. Catch any shot that's shoved out to the right. Just over the back of it. Look at that interesting shaped green. Close from back to front. Kun, second shot. That was not as good as he hoped for. He's going to be struggling to make a par here. Greg Upton. He's a couple over par at the 18th, par 4. Dogleg left, 378 meters. And that water there catches a lot of shots. Playing with Alan Michelle. It's a lovely drive. Right in the center of the fairway. He was intending to hit it that far to the right. You want to be safe and play it a little bit to the right, but not that much. Now Gavin Foster. Oh, that's a beauty. It's nicely played from there over the water. We move back to the par 3 with Greg Bentley. I think that was a little bit of the old Mexican shot, that chili dip. I think he got the big ball first before he got the small ball. The third player in this group is Tara Cribano. I saw that terrific tee shot from her, so this is for a 2. Not sure if she's going to be playing first. Yes, she is. Right, just outside right, Tara. Let's see a 2. Get you back to 4 over. Yes! Well done. Excuse me, back to 3 over. She birdied 14 and 15. Didn't see a birdie the 14th. 2 terrific birdies. Talk about terrific. There was a lovely shot. Now Greg Bentley for his par here at the par 3. Last par 3 on the golf course. Alan Michelle. That long putter he uses so well. Oof. Great try. It really was a good effort there. Alan Michelle will finish it level par today, 2 over par. 3 birdies on the back 9, but unfortunately to go with that 3 drop shots, one of which came early in the round. Gavin Foster. Oh. I'm not sure if Gavin's second shot went in the water or not, so I'm not sure what he's lying there. But Dwayne Kuhn at the par 3, this is to save par. It's a big putt for him, this. Oh dear. That really wasn't caused by the putter, that was caused by the weak chip shot. But just look at that, 5 birdies. The first drop shot he's had has come at this par 3. He's still 2 under par for the championship. And Greg Bentley there dropping a shot as well at the par 3. So he drops back to 1 over for the championship. Nicely holed there from Greg Upton. 1 under today, 2 over for the championship. And finally, Gavin Foster. Oh, that was his second shot, so he made a par at the last. And a score of 5 over for the championship, 221. So Ivana for Colby now at the par 3. Try and thread it between those trees. Ooh, not his best. That is going to be a very difficult chip shot for Ivano. William Guy. Well, at least he's got a lot of green to work with. Much easier shot than Ivano's got from the other side of the green. The final player in this group is Calvin Caldera. We're going to move away to Tara Ribano. Final hole, par 4, dogleg left, over the water now with her second shot. What is kind of also got to get over it and on the left, so a safe shot is about 10-12 feet right of the pin. It's a smart play here. Not for her. Straight at the flag. That was nice and aggressive. And a little past the flag, but a good shot. 18th hole's a par 4. Dog leg to the left, as you can see there. That's in the background. The bunker on the right-hand side of the fairway. So you want to aim it at the bunker. And just try and turn it over from right to left. It's the ideal tee shot. You can see it. Actually, the fairway narrows, but there's a bit more space between the trees as you get further down the fairway. But then the second shot, which is interesting. water that comes into play on the front left. Bunkers down the right hand side of the green. A very long, narrow green. A bit of tucked in on the left, very close to that water. So, a tricky second shot, especially if you're coming from the left hand side of the fairway, where you have to go over the side of the water. Dwayne Kuhn. Terrific drive. Let's see if he can put his second nice and close. Sure himself of second place. He is the defending champion. I think a little bit disappointing, yeah. Ivana for Colby here at the par 3. Going to have that club face wide open. He's played a great shot. Oh, stopped dead. That was a bit unfortunate. Needed maybe another meter, and that shot would have bounded forward towards the flag. I'm sure he can't believe he's hit it short from there. Greg Bentley. Now, it's a little bit more difficult coming out of the first cut of rough, because you get the club face and get a bit of grass between the club face and the golf ball. You don't get as much spin. And you've got that water front left at this 18th. But he's played a lovely shot. Judged that beautifully. Wow, well done. Now, William Guy, just off the green here at the par 3. He's going to putt up out of this Kikuyu, so it's going to be a slow putt. You have to give this a good bash to get it up to the hole. Nicely done. That'll be a good 3 for William Guy. Tara Cribino at the 18th. Down the hill for a birdie. A lovely way to finish to knock this in. Good putt. Putting from off the green, Dwayne Kuhn. Go through that Kikuyu. Said it a few times. Difficult to judge exactly what the ball's going to do as it runs through that longer Kikuyu grass. The grass blades are a little bit thicker, so the grass doesn't run as smoothly as it would on the bent grass greens. worst, he needs to make sure that he gets down in 2 from there. Go on, go on, go on. Good putt. The scores aren't all in yet, but a win last year in the PGA Professional Championship and very possibly a second place finish today. It's a good effort by Dwayne Kuhn. Ivana for Colby. This is for a drop shot here at the par 3. He goes back to where he started this third round at 1 over par. And that's a good 3 by William Guy. Three par 4s for that group to play. But we move back to the 18th green. This is a birdie putt for Greg Bentley. Oof. Very, very nearly. Kyalami Country Club. Sure you'll be fairly pleased with his finish here. Level par today and 1 over par for the championship. Now, Tara Gribano. This is for her par. Well done. Come on, give us a smile. That's a good effort. 4 over par for the championship. It's a very, very good effort for Tara Gribano. Now, our final group at the par 3 15th. That was Warwick, Greentree. You can see just how accurate you have to be on this hole to thread it between those trees. He's 1 under par, so he could yet catch Dwayne Kuhn. This is our leader, Cornell Muller. Nine under par. Wow, good scoring. And another fabulous shot by Cornell. This has been a master performance by this young man. Plays out a Metropolitan Country Club, or Golf Club, excuse me. Now, Nicole van Pletzen. She's just 1 over par. Also a terrific effort. See if she can sneak it between those trees. Starting off to the right, is it going to draw back in? Oh yes, it was. Just pretty much exactly where William Guy was. Another one of those putts from just off the edge of the green. And she's had a few of those today. Look at that, in 6th place. At the moment tied with Bentley and Fakalbi. Final hole. It's William Guy. And now Ivana Fakalbi. From further left, so going over the water. I think you'll see this finishing a little right of the flag. Maybe a bit more right than he would have liked, but that's safe for Fakalbi. Got a chance for a birdie 3. Now Nicole van Pletsen. As we said, we've seen her putt from off the green a number of times. A few times she's come up quite well short. Not this time. It's another good putt. Her last 2 efforts from off the edge of the green have been terrific. Really have. She'll tap this in for a par. Nicely done. Stays at 1 over par for the day and 1 over par total. 3 par 4s to come. Warwick Greentree. A little bit of work left there. And putting for his birdie 2 is our leader, Cornell Muller. This to get into double figures under par. I don't believe it. Such confidence. Beautifully holed. Well done. 5 under par today. Just look at those red numbers there. Just the one drop shot at the 6th. 6 birdies. And he's cruising. Calvin Caldera, second shot into this last hole. Oh, that's lovely. That's one of the best we've seen. Now, Warwick Greentree. These putts become very important now. They pretty much probably have worked out that they're not going to win. But they need these putts to finish 2nd place, maybe 3rd place. Oh, that's disappointing. That really wasn't even close. That really is disappointing. For Warwick, plays out of the World of Golf at Woodmead. So he's 1 under. for the championship. Ivana for Colby at the 18th. This to get to level par. Good try. Oh, I wonder how many golf balls have been hit into that water hazard short of this 18th green. I'm sure thousands and thousands. But not by these players. Kelvin Caldera playing for second place. So he'll finish at -1, which at the moment is in joint second position with Dwayne Kuhn, who finished just ahead of him. He's also at -1. William Guy. This is a big putt for him. He's got a chance to be second on his own. No, sorry, that's a tie for second. He also finishes 1 under. That's a terrific putt. So at the moment, there are 3 of them at 1 under par in second place. William Guy, Kelvin Caldera, and Dwayne Kuhn. Ivana for Colby needs this putt to finish in 8th position. Nicely done. It's a good tournament for Ivana for Colby. Doesn't get to play as much golf as the chief executive of the PGA of South Africa. Doesn't get to play as much as some of his fellow PGA professionals. It's been a beautiful day here at Stellenbosch Golf Club. The sun came out for the final round, blue skies, almost no wind. Couldn't have had better playing conditions, and the players have taken advantage of that. There's been some terrific scoring in this final round. This is our last group on the last hole. Nicole van Pletzen, her second shot over the water, and that is fantastic. Warwick Greentree. Now he's from the left-hand side of the fairway, coming directly over the water, and that's very aggressive. Also a lovely shot. Got a real chance for a birdie. And he needs a birdie here to finish in second place on his own. If he makes a 4, he ties for second. Now our leader might have found the water. Cornell Muller Yes, he's dropping it. So this will be his 4th shot. Not that it's going to make much difference, because he leads. He's got a massive lead of 8 shots. He's 9 under par. That was his, I'm told now, that was his drive that went in the water. Wow, that's unbelievable how long that tee shot was. This hole plays probably about 360. So he's hit that drive a good 330. So this is his 3rd shot. Well, he didn't have to do anything silly there, so just hit it past the flag. He 2 putts from there, and he's the champion. Really terrific round he's put together today. If he does 2 putt from there, he will have shot another 69 today. Right. Just knock it up close. Lovely putt. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, a little bit of work to be done. I'm fairly sure for Cornell Muller this is the biggest win of his young career. And he should be very proud of himself. He's put together 3 terrific rounds of golf here at Stellenbosch Golf Club in varying weather conditions. Yesterday was rainy and cold and really tough conditions. Today is a beautiful day. Now, Warwick Greentree. If he holds this, he's in 2nd place on his own. So he'll tie for 2nd, and there are 4 of them that have finished on 1 under. Warwick is joined by Dwayne Kuhn, Calvin Caldera, and William Guy at 1 under par. This lady should be very proud of the way she's performed over the last few days, Nicole van Pletsen. To finish off with a birdie 3. Plays out of the Serengeti Golf and Wildlife Estate. Oh, well, that's a par to finish for Nicole, and she finishes in 7th position. Excellent. Finished there with 8 pars in a row the last 8 holes. It's all up now to our leader, Cornell Muller. And this to become the PGA Professional Champion for 2023. And he's done it in style with a 69 in the final round. He finishes at -8. Thank you very much for joining us at Stellenbosch Golf Club for the 2023 PGA Professional Championship. Thank you very much to Diners Club International, also to Titleist and FootJoy, and all the rest of the co-sponsors. It's been a terrific 3 days here at Stellenbosch, and especially today when the sun came out and the skies were blue. And this man is the champion, Cornell Muller. Fantastic golf over 3 days. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed the golf. There we have the final leaderboard for Nel Muller. The 69 today, -8, a 7-shot win over 4 players: Dwayne Kuhn, William Guy, Kelvin Caldera, and Warwick Greentree. Dwayne Kuhn was the champion last year, so 2 years in a row he's been in the hunt of the PGA Professional Championship. 6th place, Greg Bentley and Nicole van Pletsen. She should be very proud of her performance. Fantastic. Alan Michelle and Ivano Pakalbi joined Greg Upton at 2 over par. Some wonderful golf being played here at Stellenbosch Golf Club. Just look at those scores in the final round there. 3 under pars by Kuhn and Muller. 1 under pars by Buerta, Ruiz. Greg Upton, Kelvin Caldera. The champion, Cornell Muller.
Cornell, massive congratulations. How does it feel to be the champion?
I don't think it's settled in yet. I was quite nervous coming down the far last 2 holes, hitting it in the water on 18 as well. So, yeah, I'm very stoked. I'm very happy. It's been a while since I've played this good. So, yeah, I'm just very happy. Yeah, thank you.
The game looked good out there, especially the iron play. Was it feeling good out there?
Yeah, I felt something last week on the range. And just stuck with it. Yeah, and it worked. Hitting the irons very well. Made a few putts there and here and there. But yeah, the irons were definitely my strong point for the last round. Yeah.
Especially that tee at 9, that was one spectacular shot.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so I had a good one on 15 as well. But yeah, the 9 is probably one of the best of the day. Yeah.
Did you go into the round thinking that you needed to shoot as low as you did, or were you just kind of protect that lead throughout the round?
I was thinking if I got to 8, I would have been happy, or that was my goal for the day. So me and Victor, the caddy, we decided which holes we're going to be more aggressive, and the other holes we just said middle green and we'll go from there. Yeah, and there's some holes that we were protective on. I made some putts and made birdie on them and made bogey on the ones I said I was going to make birdie. So yeah, worked out to plan. Yeah, gameplay was middle green, fairway, and make a few putts. Yeah, aggressive with the wedges. Yeah.
And I know you mentioned it, but do you think it was just the adrenaline that got you all the way to the water from the tee on 18?
Victor said I wouldn't get there. But yeah, little downwind and I had a little draw on. So yeah, apparently I got a hard bounce. I couldn't see it from the tee. But yeah, the 5 was good enough. So yeah, happy with that.
Well, congratulations. What's next for you?
Back to work on Monday. But yeah, we'll see. I'll definitely try and play more of the national events going into the new season. I know this is the last event of the year. And yeah, then see where I'll get next year.
Anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors, any friends or family?
My dad came out today all the way from Ceres to walk with, so thank you to him. Yeah, sponsors, Dovetail, Titus, Kushnet, Fujoy. My caddy, Victor, he was very good. I can recommend him to anybody. Very good caddy. And then Stellenbosch Golf Club and the PGA. Thank you very much for a great event. It was wonderful.
It's been some great golf to watch. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Cheers.
Congrats.
Thanks.
When you've